all of y'all preconceived notions of religion. And we have somebody that can give us some more insight about spirituality. And I think we should do some live reads today.
Oh yeah,
I think we should do that. But we got a lot of stuff to talk about because before we jump into this, you know what I'm saying, and get all the energy, in here. Popular things have been going on. It's a lot with this Quando Rondo King Von shit. That and then Ari and
I don't know.
Tiana.
Yeah. I thought it was Taina.
I thought it was.
I ain't picking sides, but it's Tiana.
It's Tiana. Okay, well we're gonna call her TT today.
All right, TT.
So with TT or whatever the case may be. So what? It was a picture of her with Ari's son. That somebody just took, and she was like, can you please delete that?
Oh yeah, I did hear about this.
But the reason behind it is hilarious. She said because she once told her that her son didn't like her, and she was like, "Oh well, I don't think he's comfortable in the picture, so I think he looks uncomfortable."
Well, how the fuck? I mean, that's his mom. That's her. That's his mama. She would know.
Baby, you gotta stop lying though.
You
I think she be lying.
I think it's for a lot of clout. So I mean,
I think she likes the drama though. Like it fuels her. You know? She's
Fuels.
always be in it.
That's where I'm at with it.
I think you. So I know. Now I ain't gonna say I think because I be asking you to. Honey, I need to know about these relationships and stuff like that. Do you get a lot of people that inquire about relationships and baby daddies?
Yes.
And let's go ahead.
It be drama. Okay, honestly. I'm usually confidential, but it is a lot of like weird questions people be asking me. Like, is
no name, no case.
Yeah, I'm not no name, no case.
No names.
It's like, is my spouse cheating? Is there somebody else? I get things like, oh, can you tell me, what basically like what was he doing last night? Who was he with? Like, I'm like, okay, you need to ask
what he was
him.
doing last night.
Yeah, you should probably just ask him, not me.
So let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Like, how did you get into it?
Mm-hmm.
Energy reading, because anybody can't just read me no cards. I don't know you. I don't know your spirit, where you coming from. You might could be doing some black magic on the bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Not the black magic.
And also, like, what's the difference between, like, are you telling the future or are you just reading energy? I mean, show the people you got. We got a whole setup right here. We got cards, candles.
Y'all want to see what I got going on?
We got a whole setup.
You got an altar. That's what you need. That's part of it.
So crazy because I brought this mask. This is my granddad that passed. But
granddad. And if anybody want a live reading or whatever, get in here. Ask your question. She do take tips.
All right. So let me start. Let me see. Okay. So I already was into like zodiac signs and stuff like that. Always looking at the daily stuff of that. Well, start off. I got a religious background. Yes, I do come from a Christian church and all that. But I took
everyone,
the leap of faith and was like, I need to go on my own spiritual journey or whatever. And I started getting to like meditation and just like getting deeper, connected with like my higher self.
Okay.
Or, spirituality, just period. And then I did used to watch tarot on YouTube, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get my own cards. Like, and I know that from the church background, I know that I'm prophetic and I have like the word of wisdom and things like that. So I'm like, I already have that like spiritual connection.
So what was like the it moment for you to be like, wow, I really could see, I got like a third eye, like some, that's a Raven type shit. Like I'm having a vision.
Really a psychic.
I had a that was my favorite show.
I know. I'm like, me and my boyfriend were just watching the intro. Just intro.
I did have a spiritual mentor. She was like teaching like younger girls how to tap into like their prophetic gift or whatever. And it was just a time like we went over there and we were trying to, I can't explain really, but we were connecting like, speaking in tongues and things like that. So it was like, okay, like it's on me, like I can feel it on me. Like it was, I don't know, it was just like at that moment. when she made like our breakthrough, like it was just like a little
It's the
breakthrough.
vibes.
Yeah.
So I
the vibe.
remember reaching out to her a couple months ago, and she did a reader for me, and I was like, "Damn, this shit accurate." You want to join the station?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Immediately after.
I was like, "Nah, this resonated too well. I don't know.
So
this
you
might
felt that.
be." I felt it. It was
I'd be
there.
like, wait, I feel attacked.
You know, my father, my grandmother would probably be like, you know, we don't get into it in this spirit work. Like my dad didn't even let me really like read Harry Potter.
I was just gonna say
really?
that.
Yeah.
Like
It's-
Harry Potter is like such a touchy thing with Christian
It's
people.
witchcraft.
Yeah.
Because of the witchcraft thing, and I'm just like, why? That's such
I guess
a good
the thing
movie,
is,
show, book.
why do witches have a negative stigmatism towards them?
I think it go way back in the day. Like they used to kill witches, like stone them and all that.
Yeah,
type of
well,
stuff.
that was back when, like, you know, a woman was like 2 + 2 is 4, and they're like, witch, burn her at the stake.
How did you know that?
How did you know, you witch?
How you doing math?
Yeah.
But like, I definitely like something with like black magic and the whole like something about Christianity, like the devil. It's like devil stuff. Anything that's witchcraft or seancey or
Let me
whatever.
tell you, Christians are the
There's
devil.
a lot of other,
They
there's a lot of other
The most
things as the
hypocritical
devil.
group I ever met.
Yeah.
They're very critical because a Christian will criticize you for it. And I'm not to say I have a Christian, you know, background or whatever, but it really took me when I went to college and I picked up African American studies. It really opened my eyes. Like, for example, like my first tattoo was a cross, and then I was like, you know what? Nah, I need to wake this up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because if we get into the roots of where Christianity and you know religion came from, Black folk, listen up, listen.
I know they hate hearing this.
They don't want to hear it.
You're gonna have to.
Our roots is from spirit work. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that when so we got transported from Africa over here. Christianity was really one of those get you in order type things.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a way to control a group. They've used that not even against black people, against people like in Europe and stuff, like poor people.
Yeah, they wanted to make guidelines.
Yeah, it was like, you know, always.
This is a set of rules.
Yeah, I think it almost like mirrored like as if because they used to think that kings were like divine, like they were given that the right to be king from like God. Yeah. And they would say like follow God and blah blah, and it was like the king was speaking for God.
Because
so
if you
have
don't,
to listen to the king.
You're going to hell.
Right.
And if you don't listen to what we're saying, you know what I'm saying? And what it was for African Americans was that something that they were using negatively as Christianity to help convert us and to help get us on one straight and narrow. We took that shit and be like, God gonna find us a way out of this bitch.
I can tell there was a narrative, at least with the Bible, or a something along the lines of, let's say you have to forgive someone.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a cop out right after slavery to be like, okay, yes, we enslaved you for over 400 years, but now we're going to write this book.
But
saying,
God says don't judge, so you can't judge us.
No, we're going to judge.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Yep.
And it's like you have a pastor. And I remember we were talking and she explained it to me perfectly. Like you have a pastor that's getting his energy from God and then can project it to you. So what's the difference if you have a tarot reader or somebody that's reading energy? I don't believe that nobody can tell you what the future. You ain't gonna tell me I'm gonna die tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But it's more of like a energy thing. And a lot of people don't like, I seen one of those posts on Twitter like, oh, people are using the universe instead of God. Like, we are God, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I get into like the 5%.
I mean, didn't God like make the universe? Like, wouldn't that be kind of the
I
thing?
mean, we are gods and goddesses, and if we really used our inner strength and things like that, if people really believed it, it'd be a whole different world. But you know,
the thing that does make me sad about Christianity and slavery is that I think in the moment it helped. Obviously, a lot of like slaves get through terrible things. Like I think it like offered you some sliver of hope that like someone's watching over you and all the terrible stuff is going to end soon, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And like, you know, the spiritual songs that they sang and things like that. Like I'm like, I can appreciate how that helped people through like just
probably
the worst time in all of history.
Well, of course.
But now we can like look back and be like, maybe Africans aren't Christians.
Yeah.
And maybe they worshipped other gods before we came here and got brainwashed.
And what kills me is how it's always spirituality is viewed as a bad thing, but Black folk, y'all think Greek mythology is cool.
I like Greek mythology.
Like
you love Zeus, you love Medusa, you love reading, Greek mythology theories. Why can't you get into African spirituality?
Right,
Why can't that be a cool
They're
thing?
all the same stories. Like I took mythology in college, and they're all, it's crazy because these are all places across the whole world that never came in contact with each other, and somehow they have the same story. So I always wonder, like, was Zeus real? Like, was this shit weird?
Is it based off a truth?
Yeah.
Let me
but
get
they
into
all
the
have
comments.
very similar gods, very similar stories.
It's like a similar structure. Yeah.
It's so cool. We can see the comments up here. I love it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brittany. She said, I agree 100%. Christianity was forced on us. That is not what we practice in the motherland, in the homeland. That's a fact. And also,
look how cute the comment is coming up on there.
Oh, I can see it right here.
Oh, look at that. Wearing her boo in the picture.
Nice.
Shout out to my boy.
Oh, I can.
You can see it, so you can face the camera.
Wow.
Wow.
Look,
Sorry, y'all. We are really.
We learn stuff.
We got
every
two
day.
TVs
My
going.
boy,
The
my
comments
boy
is
Mike
great.
got a question.
Okay, what Mike said.
Well, he tells us that
Mike need to
religion-
join the
he says
Threeway in the
religion
Morning
is the
live.
right one. They all just a different approach.
Seeking a higher power.
Yeah, tell Mike to join. Mike, go ahead and get on the Three-Way in the Morning
Go ahead and
post.
get
So
on.
we can
Three-way
see
in
all
the
Go
the
ahead and get
comment.
on the cool one or whatever. Also, y'all can listen live at bossatradio.com right now.
But yeah, it
I just feel like this. And I love it because I got into a real good argument a couple years ago. And they were like, hey, I don't believe in the white man, and the white man did this and did that. And I said, well, who you think wrote the Bible? And y'all go ahead and change it. Let's not even talk just about the Bible. We're gonna talk about all of them. They all, like you said, have a common denominator,
Right.
just a different type of
it's just a different spin on it.
a different type of spin. But I feel like spirituality offers that we are the gods and we are the energy and we are the spirit. So why is it hard to believe that we as people have that energy that we are gods and goddesses, but people can't accept that? So it's like, oh, I'm gonna believe the Bible. I don't believe what white men doing for, but who you think wrote the Bible? Then let's turn it on
people
and get into it.
I feel like with most of these religions, you just have to blindly trust. Like, you never really know. You just have to be like, well, I'm just gonna have to take your word for it. There's no tangible evidence. I just have to kind of believe what you say or go off of.
I think people need to keep in mind too that the Bible, even though there are scriptures like in Hebrew from the time of when Jesus was alive or whatever, that
Jesus
even through translation has changed a lot, but also just people who thought that you're like, God's speaking to me and he wants me to write this in the Bible. Like, that's who you're listening to, is those random
people.
people.
Didn't want people to get like big-headed. Like, okay, now you got power. Now what are you gonna try to do with this power? And once you tap into that, it's like, it was
like, fuck slavery. We about to beat y'all ass.
So so it's like they made it seem like, okay, no, this is bad. They fear to do this. You're gonna die. You're gonna go to hell. And if you feel like that, you're not gonna even want to like tap into that like level of spirituality within yourself, let alone the God or the universe.
So what do you tell people that's very weary about tarot reading? I know you get a lot of people that come like, I want to try it, but I'm scared. Like, what do you tell people that's coming to you new?
Depending on how they come at me. Sometimes I'm just like, take your time. You don't have to believe anything I say. It's up to you. I never try to force nobody to do it though. Like, I gotta get permission. Like, if I don't have permission, I'm not gonna do it. Or if I feel like they too scared, I'll be like, take your time. We could do it another time. Other than that, it's more of me helping you or trying to get you through your journey, your path. Like, it's healing words, it's guidance. It's not like, oh, you're gonna die today, or you have death all around you.
That was my favorite. And Carmen, the cards never lie. That's my shit.
No.
Okay, the cards don't lie.
Shout out to Cameron. He said, I think it's all the same in a sense. Call it God or the universe. It's the same thing with different depictions and interpretations.
Right.
So my thing is this: Christian, somebody get in here because I needs to know. Why is it okay? You know, we're gonna go write a book, the Bible, and this, that, and the third. But when it comes to homosexuality or something else, that is the one thing that
like that's the drawing
the
line.
straw. Yep.
That's it.
That's the last straw.
I've had enough.
Like,
You
I don't get that.
Child molester. You could touch children. You
Listen,
It all
because
goes
all the
back to the
pastors
Bible,
touch their
though.
kids.
It all goes back to the Bible. Like that's the rules. That's the guidelines. That's what they was taught. So it all goes.
And then
back
it's
to the
masked
Bible.
under the forgive and don't judge.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Then they can just use that as a cop out.
Right. Well,
But if I
will
was
judge
gay, why
them.
can't God forgive me? Like I
Right.
don't.
I know it only works in your narrative.
That's the
I guess.
biggest abomination. Like that's the biggest abomination. Like I just don't understand that. But when we talk about fighting and killing and fornication, because them pastors and them
Right, as if
evangelists,
no one's cheated on their husbands and their wives.
They be in the
like,
pulpit.
y'all do nasty. Y'all nasty, okay?
Well, I guess I have a question too.
Yeah.
Why are Christians, if you can answer this, so wary
I
of
ain't
astrology?
what are you? What you consider
Or
yourself?
why do you think Christians are wary of astrology?
I don't know.
I love astrology. Let me tell you
Because
something.
Love
divination.
astrology.
What is it? Divination or I forgot how to say it.
Divination.
Yeah. The stars don't lie either. And when I tell you,
I can't explain it, but it makes
You mean
sense.
like
it
zodiac
makes sense.
stuff?
Yeah, zodiac.
They don't
really
like.
do.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know why they're against that either. Because they think I don't know if they consider it like
Bible,
witchcraft.
Because what is it? Yeah, what's the
What
issue?
signs we got in here? I know you a Libra,
I'm a Libra.
air sign. I'm an Aquarius,
I'm a
and
Gemini.
she's another
Oh my
air
God.
sign, a Gemini.
Yeah,
Gemini.
It's a Pisces water.
Oh,
It's
I
a
like this
Pisces
stuff.
are freaks.
And they're very
Let me tell you.
intuitive too.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa, yeah.
Whoa.
Y'all be
Listen, Pisces and
You
Scorpios,
know.
they
She knows.
the freaky deeks.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
I ain't gonna air my business up.
That's why I said, oh.
Okay,
I'm talking about
Rihanna.
Hakeem.
Rihanna is a Pisces, so
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying.
That's what.
Oh,
See,
enough
get Rihanna
said.
here.
Oh, yeah, here.
That's my
Yeah,
Fenty
Saucy.
fit. I
She's
love
saucy.
Fenty.
She said it's always wet. You ain't never had to put lip gloss on it.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
but Cardi B is a Libra. Enough said.
Cardi B.
Oh, is she?
She's definitely.
Really?
What is Meg?
She's an Aquarius.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. I was like, wait, I knew that. 'cause she knew
Aquarius.
that.
Denise.
Yes. Shout out to the Aquarius. Let's go. Shout out to my Aquarius. One thing I can say about astrology, I have a book called Black Sun Signs, and obviously
Let me borrow that.
I got you. I got a whole bookshelf at home. Yes, it's really, really good.
She's a researcher.
Look, I'm a little ghetto, a little raw on the edges, but I try to educate myself. Each one teach one.
Educate.
But it is strong traits that I can even say that what I know about Libra, Pisces, Gemini, Aquarius, that is true, that you can't get away from. And I just don't understand why people gonna believe, give or take, whatever they want, but it's a whole thing. So how does tarot
This T is silent,
I
right?
guess,
Right? Tarot?
Yeah, people say it both ways.
I say
I say tarot.
look,
It's tarot.
I say baloney balonja.
Bologna.
However it's spelled is what I say. But how do you incorporate both like tarot and astrology? Because you can do. Let's pull a card for somebody. I don't know.
All right.
She's
scared.
You scared?
One of those
Let's
scared-
see how
it's
you
like, it's
scared.
like a happy scare.
Maybe Hakeem
Oh,
should be
excited?
first.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But no, like on YouTube when I do it for the zodiac signs, follow me on YouTube. The Yaya Tarot.
Oh yeah, we gonna
The Yaya
Plug that in. I like
all
that
of
plug in.
that. Yeah, plug it
It's
in.
just like a collective reading for those signs. Like,
Okay,
you know.
so it may or may not,
Yeah,
resonate.
I like that.
So yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you-
another thing too. Like you could do it by like your sun sign. I don't know if people are into their birth chart. I'm into my
Yeah.
birth chart.
Oh yeah,
so
I
yo,
just-
let
I
me
just
tell
got
you,
into that.
Snapchat.
All that.
Snapchat got
They
a new
upgrade,
thing,
yeah.
yes, that if you put in your time of birth and where you are, because obviously location and the suns
Yeah.
matter. So I remember at MCC, I picked up astronomy because I'm thinking we finna go in there talk about my Aquarius under the sun. So the first time we went in there, he was like, "All right, for those of you who thinks that this is about astrology, you're in the wrong class.
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
astronomy 101."
Astronomy. They are different words,
And
and
I
they
was-
do mean
they
different
I
things.
was sick as fuck, and I was mad, and I took
and it
that
was
whole-
science.
It was
wasn't it?
nothing but
But then-
science.
angles and
Angles and
math
how far away the sun is from the earth,
I don't like that.
or whatever.
She was sad,
But yeah,
sad as hell.
Snapchat has it. Like if y'all go into it and you know the exact time and where you were born, it'll tell you your whole shit.
I have an app similar to that. I think it's called CoStar.
CoStar,
Oh, yeah,
shout out
CoStar
to
is another one is astral chart. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you start learning about them rising, the moons, the Neptunes, the Mars, the Venus.
I had to actually check what time I was born.
Ain't nothing but slander you heard about Libras. Let me tell you.
Oh, wait, what comments? Who said that?
We got somebody on. I'm going to say, wait, hold on.
I will say, admittingly,
It's nothing ever
Libras-
positive about Libras.
Will you go back to the comments?
I've actually never had a problem with
Or
Libras.
can you
though.
do that?
We like
Libras
y'all.
are lovers. Libras are
are.
lovers.
So this is a Libra stand. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm okay with Libras.
Libras-
Some other signs, I just kidding.
It says
They-
Threeway said that.
They definitely a little despicable too. What's the worst sign you ever dealt with?
Taurus.
Taurus.
It's like
I
on a virgin narcissist.
I got some bad dick
Scorpios.
from a Taurus, but
I
we ain't
honestly
never
don't
date.
think the one that like I don't think my past experiences, because I have good ones with certain other signs, and then I have like.
And then I think it goes about your
I don't know. I
rising and
can't.
your-
Mine aren't
yeah.
good. Mine aren't good.
The worst
examples.
sex I had was from a Taurus.
Oh.
I will say
really?
that.
Oh, dang, that's disappointing.
I know. I'm sorry, y'all.
I like Taurus.
I
That's crazy.
ain't never. What is that? They Earth?
They
Earth
Earth
signs?
sign.
Oh, okay.
They
So maybe
cool.
I don't
Yeah,
get with
stubborn
the
as hell.
The best.
Yeah.
I mean, my boyfriend's a Cancer, and I love him. So
Well, he's a water sign, okay.
That's okay. So Scorpio and Cancer,
Oh.
it's a no for me. It's like a
People
no
be
for
saying
me.
Pisces too sensitive.
Oh, they said
Nah,
the Cancer is
I
the
like
worst.
Pisces.
my boyfriend is stone cold.
But he's a water
hearted.
sign, so that makes sense.
Cancers are
He's
too
not
sensitive.
emotional like you'd think.
I
Too
agree with
sensitive.
Brittany.
That's what it is for me.
They
Like
too
water
sensitive.
signs, they too sensitive. I'm an air sign, so it's like
We free.
I don't.
I ain't
got
gonna lie,
time
I'm
for
definitely
that.
sensitive.
I don't got time for that.
I'm
I'm more
probably a
sensitive
freak.
than him.
Like,
All the Pisces I know
I'm
is
like,
freaks.
hold up, bitch. That hurt my feelings.
Mhm. I'm out here just giving the Pisces.
My
a
uncle
show.
said God is an alien. Why not?
You know what? Sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Boom.
Well, I think I'm a goddess, and I ain't no alien.
Well,
Oh,
you wanna,
Brittany said cancers are the worst.
Cancers.
I love my
are-
Cancer right now.
They just
I don't know
sensitive.
too
That
many
sounds
of them.
weird.
Wait,
They
you're
just-
a Gemini?
Yeah.
Interesting.
My parents are Gemini.
Oh, yeah.
Read
They
me-
both, they
read
both
me-
about crazy at this
read
point.
me.
Yeah, go ahead. Put her a
No,
card.
no, do him first. I want him first because he hasn't ever had done. I've had mine done.
So you want to
All right,
walk us?
not by Yaya,
But what do you?
You want to? Yeah,
Yeah,
walk us through the process.
All right. So I already did my prayer for the day. So
You want to share with them the prayer that you use and how you just to go
Wait,
through the
share
whole
with
process.
them. Yeah, share with
So-
them how you
Ooh.
have to set up like this.
Okay,
Just-
so basically, I'm trying to get my energy right, the vibes right. So I got my candle here. This candle is from Kina Von Shay on Facebook.
Yeah, she's another tarot reader, correct?
Yes.
Shout out.
Okay, shout out. Shout out.
And I also got like my oil, my lavender oil. This just like soothe me and
You love
calm
lavender.
down. Yes.
Calming.
I got my incense burning just for
Positive vibe.
Incense
vibes,
burning
yeah.
in the dried sage. It's
Yeah.
a double. It's a double.
I brought my
spiritual.
sage just in case. Like I
That's
have
the
to.
sage. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Literally
Close to
6
person.
months with a crybaby.
It's not the sage isn't burning yet. She just
Yeah,
has the
that's
incense.
Can I
that's my
touch it?
incense. Yeah. What?
Don't put no
What?
negative. Don't put no negative energy on it.
Nah, I'm highly.
I'm wearing my
favored.
crystal
Protected.
today. My
Protected.
fluorite. I had to get right. Had it in the windowsill, getting all the good energies.
I would encourage everybody to get stones and crystals. Like they really are helpful. Like
So what do like?
like for some stones they help like ground you. Some stones like I have this one stone. Damn, I kind of forgot what it's called. But like
Because they have some weird names.
it helped like for breakthroughs, like when your heart is blocked or like you can't cry or like it's something going on.
Do you like use them? Do you like hold them? Or are you supposed to?
sometimes.
Well, I got one on. This is opal on my ring. Y'all see that? And then I got this
nice.
fluorite. I know I had to marry.
But is that what
Yeah.
you do with
Right.
ones that aren't jewelry? Or are you
Yeah.
just supposed to
Yeah.
have them
Or
near
I
you?
have them on my altar.
I'm gonna have to research
Or
like
sometimes
stones.
Yeah.
like right now I got them like around my house in certain places, like
Mhm.
some by the bedside, some like in the living room.
That's what I thought. People like.
And
put
then I
them
have
around.
this one right here. It's called a citron. This one is like a money stone, so you keep it in your purse.
Okay, period, boo.
Oh.
Hakeem, you got
Yeah.
gray hair.
I do.
Why am I just?
I've always had green hair.
Why is that?
Some people just do. Some
I don't know.
people just do.
We
Nice.
just gonna call it wisdom. Okay,
We're gonna call it
Yeah,
wisdom.
there you go.
So, what is it like? A question that you want to know? Like, is it?
Is it a question or did you like what you need to know right now? I love doing those ones. Don't cry, because I have made a few people cry.
She's very accurate.
Yeah, you better be careful be ready for the answer. Don't ask a question you don't want the answer for.
Right. Hakeem,
I don't know. I don't really got a question.
you don't got.
You don't
a
have
question?
Let it guide me.
Something
Let's
in
see.
your life.
Oh, he said let it guide him.
Oh,
Period.
That's fine.
Ooh, ah.
So what do we have for Hakeem?
Maybe
Let's
he
see.
has something in his mind. He just don't want to say
Oh,
it. So let's see what
okay.
happens.
So Frank
I can't
said
think
he
of it
need to
off
know
the
why
top.
we hate Libras before the show. And I do not hate
No,
Libras.
I don't hate
in real
Libras.
life, a lot of
There's
people
some
hate us.
lovers. I gotta stop going to bedroom antics when I think about.
Yeah,
it.
wow.
They're the sign I like.
Everything is sexual.
They're the sign I like the most outside of my own.
She's
sign.
like,
on.
Taurus gave me the worst
Wait.
sex. And I was like, I don't even know what the sign is that gave me the worst sex, but I know the person.
when they birthday.
Wait, is that what you
I don't
compare
know,
it to
fuck
though?
him.
Like, okay,
No, not
this
just
sign
that,
good,
but-
their sex is good. Yeah, that's a good sign.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's it.
I know that Libras, you could talk to them. They're very. Oh, they really
You
are
had
about
sex with a Libra
balance.
before?
They are.
Yes, I have.
So how? Ooh,
Yes, I have.
Like
how was
It was
it?
good. It was good. Actually, Aquarius and Libras are compatible. It's an air sign thing.
I think Libras are very big on
Sex?
fair and equal treatment.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
sex.
We'll get into it then.
Oh,
I thought that's where we was going.
However,
I just like how they're fair.
they try to be fair. However, sometimes
But some people don't have a good conscience.
sometimes they do just think about themselves
Uh,
or whatever. But
they
everybody,
try to
Coming from
clean
an
it up, though.
Aquarius.
I do.
I know. Don't do that. Don't do that. 'Cause you know how we do. You know how we do. We're very indecisive. Like we hot and cold. Like one day I'll be with you, and the next day I'll be. I want to be by myself today on some shit. But
A lot of people say we liars. Like we know how to lie. We do.
Oh,
know
yeah,
how to lie.
you know how to lie with
Really
it.
good.
Aries and Libras. Oh, some Aries.
Really?
I know
I thought they said Pisces was liars.
I know they freaks. That's all I know.
Oh.
I think everybody can
I think
lie.
I do be lying in a sense, but it's
You,
really
so you be lying?
it's sarcasm though.
Sarcasm
I think people be taking me
lies.
seriously,
Sarcasm
Yeah.
lies.
All right.
and then they take it as, "Oh, you were dead serious." Like, no, I was really being.
You
Okay.
know, but I do know like Aries they're very like aggressive and very
That's the sage you smell now.
yeah, you can smell the
Yeah,
sage.
okay.
So
Like,
the incense
burned a
before
little
was
bit.
just like
Mhm.
smoky and a slight smell, but the sage is like a stronger.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's it.
I love it.
All right, so let's do
Let's
Hakeem.
do
What you need to know
Hakeem.
right now?
Nah,
that's the question. Don't think too much. Just relax.
just like
Is there anything in your
No.
career you're
y'all see
trying to get a new job?
you know what? Yeah, let's get into that.
get into that.
Get into that.
What's your
See, I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble.
For real. I always feel like I'm not a risk taker. So let's
Don't
see how
tell me too much stuff. All right.
I'm not.
all right, let's get it cracking.
Let's see.
Yeah, for all the
Cards
skeptics
never
out here.
lie. I thought I told you
This
now
is
it's
not
your
rehearsed,
time to
okay?
try.
This ain't. This is live.
Yeah, it's live.
Live.
I'm nervous, y'all.
All
I
right,
ain't
so
gonna hold
Don't be
you.
nervous.
I am in a room with like everyone. So
There's other
all right,
energies.
yeah, like come on, we just gonna
I gotta
breathe.
You gotta connect with you. Yeah.
Yeah, because like
Bro, they
I've done
connecting.
readings with other people in the room, and I actually read for them and not the person. Yeah,
Oh.
that was funny.
Like,
yeah.
don't look at me.
All right, so we're gonna take like 3 deep breaths. All
Okay.
right. All right, you ready? All right, one.
This is nice. Let me get my
Take a calming
question.
breath.
Let me get my question ready.
You don't gotta look at me in my eyes like that.
He's like, I'm connecting. I'm connecting. We connected.
He nervous
Wait,
for real,
okay,
for
we're
real.
gonna take what? And I'm about to say something. Okay. Did y'all hear about how Sierra and Future like they pray before sex? That's what I felt like. that was.
Sierra and Future.
Yeah,
I'm
She
like,
said that like
I'm
I
like,
had to-
what?
Strange.
She was like, no, I can't because we had to pray before sex or something.
Oh,
He
wow.
said in the interview.
Maybe I need to try that.
Oh, you probably do.
there is a such thing as like you can manifest in orgasms, like you and your
Oh.
person.
I mean, you can
do that from-
manifest.
You could pray an
anything,
orgasm.
Yeah,
but you can manifest anything.
You could pray the gay away, and you can pray
Yeah.
the
Can you-
orgasm in.
That's pray the
I'm
gay
kidding.
away.
You can't pray the gay away, and you
Wait.
definitely. I don't think you can pray an orgasm either.
Look, because some people just not gonna give you what you want.
This is news to me.
I gotta try it. I gotta try it.
No, I gotta
All
try.
right, guys, I got it. You guys got it. Like,
All right, let's focus. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
let's
What's up?
focus. Yeah, funny. All right, Hakeem. All right, Spirit, what does Hakeem
Uh-oh.
need to know?
I know. I think when Hakeem get done, he might have more gray hairs.
I know.
I wish we could zoom in on the gray hairs. It's the gray hairs for me.
People always tell me like, "Why is your hair so gray?"
I was just looking at it like, wow.
Can I
Wisdom.
take this off really quick?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she got to get right.
It's hot.
Young and wise.
All right. It's gonna take me a little second.
If anybody wants some live tarot readings, we are doing. We'll do a couple. Brittany, you been on here. You want to read? What's your cash app? Yeah.
$ P Yaya.
That's it.
Yeah. P Yaya.
$ P Yaya.
YAYA.
Yep.
Just like that.
Just like that.
You know, send some
Just
tips
like that.
if y'all want some live readings. Get y'all questions together. Is me and my boo gonna make it? Ask Yaya.
Is my baby daddy cheating on me? Ask her.
Yes.
Better
Do he love me? Do he love me not? Tell me the truth.
Tell me the truth. And if you guys are too scared to do it publicly, you can always Cash App her and you can do it privately.
Oh yeah, we're gonna put
You
all
know,
your handles
scaries.
on here. You know, first of all, while she's doing that,
Just scary.
Yaya does a card of the week every week for, Boss at Radio. So definitely check it out. She definitely got some handles. Check out the website where you can contact her. She has a whole YouTube channel where she's doing weekly readings. So get
Professionalism
into
on
it.
10.
It is definitely always. That's what we love to hear. Also, we are looking for some more guests on the show.
Always.
And the next one, I'm looking for a bad bitch that got her body done that wants to come and talk about it. So if I got any bad bitches,
I guess some ass shots.
I want to, you know what I'm saying? But we'll talk about that.
You trying to get your body done? Anybody? Now you just think about it.
No. The most I would do is probably get like tummy tuck. I already had like a major surgery on my body, so I'll be like, yeah.
You ready?
Shit, I want mine.
Yeah, ready.
I'm ready.
I think it's ready as ever be.
He's sweating bullets over there. You want us to watch?
I
You want us to turn
I
away?
just don't want the ring of death.
They can't.
I know.
The cards never lie.
Don't be scared or they're gonna pick it up.
I thought I told you now was your time to try.
All right. Okay. 9 of Wands. All right. So you worry a lot.
Oh shit.
I don't know. Okay. So maybe like even when you was like a child, like I don't know if you worried about like your family or like things that would happen to your family. I don't know. Okay. 9 of Wands. All right.
I'm sorry. It's
but
a
like,
reaction.
you was
for
like
me.
always like the one. Okay. So like, so say like, say as a child you're playing outside or something. I feel like you're the one who would like go away because you worried about like something at home. I don't know. Like you wouldn't stay out all day and play because you worried about your family or you worried about something happening. Okay, so maybe you're the type of person that think about worst case scenarios.
I am a pessimist, yes.
He's like, can't confirm.
What can go wrong? What is that, Murphy's Law? What can go wrong will go wrong?
Mm-hmm.
The law of attraction kind
Another
of thing.
thing.
Yeah.
That's if you
Like if you think it's going to, yeah.
Okay, 3 of Pentacles. I mean, I feel like, so yeah, you think that you got like bad karma or like things are always against you. Okay, 3 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. All right, so I don't know, like a mother figure. Okay. So maybe, okay, I'm kind of getting like in your childhood. So this is like, all right, so like your childhood, your mother could have like made you feel like bad or like you were doing things wrong. Okay. So it's like,
tell us if you want her to stop, because if it gets too personal,
but okay, it's kind of, it's the moon card here. I'm not trying to say like your mom was a bad person or anything like that, but it was kind of like form of like manipulation. I kind of feel like I can't like I don't want to do that because I don't want her to yell at me, or I don't want to like mess up, or like I'm like I don't know.
So
sometimes you
go ahead.
sometimes like you feel like you can't tell like the truth. Not that you would lie.
What is the Pisces thing we just talked about?
Like you feel like you can't speak your mind in a sense, okay, or like you can't be direct because like this mother figure will make you feel bad for it, or feel like shame for it. Okay, so it's like in a sense too, you I don't want to say like you try to be perfect, but you just try to not be the problem child. So yeah, like when you was outside playing or whatever, it's like I didn't want to be the one to get in trouble. So like if they went to go play manhunt or something, I'm not gonna do that because I'm probably gonna get in trouble when I get back home. Okay.
It's scary. This is wild.
No, okay, so now I'm gonna say now based on what she said thus far, how
it's wildly accurate.
Wildly accurate.
Yeah, like
that's why it got quiet. It was like we could.
Yeah, everybody was like, because I saw Hakeem, he was like, oh my god, this is real.
That's why I said, you know, if you want to stop,
yeah, we can stop.
And that's the thing, like people could read those cards and get something totally different. Like,
yeah,
like those cards, I don't know, like 5 of Cups. It doesn't mean like a mother, but I'm getting mother, like the energy. I could just feel her like energy on me. Yeah.
No, it makes sense. I'm definitely a person who always thinks worst case scenario. I don't always speak my mind. I'm a little bit more of a introverted, bottle things in. Just kind of if I'm in a confrontation, if you're arguing and I don't respond, who are you talking to?
I'm curious. Who next? You next, or you want me to go?
I'll be next.
Okay.
But I never got to what you needed to know.
Oh.
All right, that was just like,
was that enough for you?
No, I wasn't done. Like, you know, I usually end my readings with like a little advice or a little guidance. All right. Okay, because I kind of like shuffle the cards, but that's okay. Because I feel as though so the expectations that like your mother had made for your life or for you, like you no longer have to like follow those expectations, or you don't have to like, don't try to be perfect still, or don't try to be the little Hakeem or perfect Hakeem. Okay, hold on, let me get one more, let me get a card.
Oh, she ain't done with you yet.
She needs the energy.
Come on. Energy from Mr. Tabon.
Just to let y'all know, this is wildly accurate. I felt like I had to get straight A's in school.
So
I had
4 Cups.
Yep.
Yeah, so 4 Cups talks about like, you know, all right, like high standards, or if it ain't to this level, then F it. Let's get it. Yeah.
I am my worst critic.
You see how energy worked though?
So 4 Cups, 2 of Pentacles, and the Moon card. Yeah. So with the 2 of Pentacles here, 2 of Pentacles is like single, living my best life. But it's
Are
like
you single?
Hey, but you no.
I am newly single.
Newly.
But it's like you're trying to figure out how to like balance that like perfectionist side to like you also like like taking risk and living your life too. All right, so like when you do things, okay, with the Moon card, when you do things, this is so hard because I feel like you still are like living by that expectation. It's like you don't want to let up on it. I don't know why. But it's like you're trying your best though to live your life with it. But it's like it's still there in the background. It's still in the shadows. Like whatever you do it for you. You make sure you do it right. Okay, whatever. But it's still like, I wonder like what my mom would say. Or I wonder like, you know, is this good? Like you always checking yourself. But you gotta know, like, you know,
What's the read for me?
That's you gotta know life. In life, you make mistakes. In life, we're always growing and learning. It's okay. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to, have such high standards. Like, yeah, you want the best, with the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Yes, you want the best, but always reverting back to the past and, referring things back to your past. You're not really living life. You're living in the past. Okay.
Deep.
All right.
I'm
Okay.
a little scared how wildly accurate that was.
It got quiet. Everybody was like, "Who?"
Yeah, we're like,
It's
gotta
all
move
tense
on.
in
All
here.
right, Hakeem,
Was
you gotta move on.
that good for you?
No, that was good. I feel like I'm definitely a person who I worry about every damn thing. Like to the sun, especially at night. Like, am I gonna do this right? How am I gonna get this? Should I go back to school? I didn't get my master's. I didn't do this.
And it's
I
like,
need to
no,
get
just
this
kind of
together.
like live your life.
I'm not in the stage where I want to be.
Yeah. It's like always
Let it flow. I feel like
Yeah.
at our age, people are always like, I don't have everything figured out. I don't have this, that, blah, blah. And it's like, we're pretty young still.
Yeah, I realize that too.
Shit.
I know it doesn't
like that.
We're closer to 30.
I know it doesn't feel like that, but to
But
people
it
that
is.
are still figuring shit out when they're 50, like divorce and marriage
But
and, and
shit,
what I want to do and who
life
people
is short.
change
I'm trying to get it
careers.
together now.
And I think I
I'm
have a-
trying, but we have to give ourselves time because we're all still learning.
Yeah.
So talking about that, there's also
Right thing.
a mind thing. So my Aunt Bunny, God rest her soul, she had
R.I.P.
introduced The Secret to us years ago. She like made us watch it, like me and my
I
cousin.
got that book.
Yeah, and it's a movie to go, like documentary to go with it, and it was just saying how all of the greats and the legends got to where they were by, the law of attraction. Everybody knows. If you don't know what the law of attraction is, what you see, what you think about is what you get. So anything that you're thinking will manifest. People don't understand you
Positive
manifest
and negative.
positive and negative. So that's why it's important that you change your way of thinking and things like that, because we manifest certain things into our life that we don't even realize by thinking. So I don't know, based on that little reading, if you change your mindset a little bit, you may be able to manifest. You know what I'm saying? But they were saying, like, in The Secret, like the great, basically, like Abraham Lincoln was thinking like this is what he wanted to do, and that's why it's a lot of vision boards. That's where it came from, like The Secret and vision boards, to put everything that you want so you can see it visually, so you can manifest
That's
that.
a good idea.
Right.
I think it comes
Yeah.
back to being a mind thing and pride. I think naturally, I learned this is actually a trauma response, being overly independent. Thinking I have to do everything
Talk about it.
doing everything on your own.
Of course.
If I fuck up, I just fucked up. There's no backup. There's no safety net. So that's why I always have to play it safe to make sure there's a plan B for that plan B.
Come on, you gotta have a plan C in case A and B don't cut it. So question for you, Yaya. Are you able, or anybody, like, are you able to believe in God and believe in spirituality at the same time?
Yeah, because I believe in God.
Because people think, me too, but people think you can't do one and the other at the same time.
And it may not just be in the same sense someone else does.
Yeah, some people are like that, like they don't have a God they believe in, but it'd be like, okay, but where do you think that you're, you get your power from within, but like, who are you bound to? Like, who, intuition, like, who are you following? Like, who do you think you're getting power from, or like resources from? Like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, I think you could believe in both, because I damn sure do.
I definitely
I think
intuition, because I rely heavily on intuition.
I think
I-
spirituality and religion are different. I think you can be spiritual in whatever religion. So I say religious as like the textbook. You need to go to church every Sunday. You need to give
right
your
now.
Nah,
tithes.
I was gonna
That's
say
my
the tithes
thing.
and offerings be killing
Yeah.
me.
You need
Y'all
to
be
give
killing
them.
me with
You
the
need
tithes
to,
and offerings.
you need to repent. You need to do your 10 Hail Marys. That's like Catholic or whatever. But like, I think you can be in whatever religion you choose. You can be spiritual and not have to. Like, I think it's between you and God. If you don't go to church, it's not like
my heart.
I was like, you don't have to go to church like to be close to your God or your creator.
I'm gonna
Like,
talk about it.
why would you?
And that's what I figured out. Like, when you
I don't
on a
gotta pay my
spiritual
tithes to be
journey,
close to
like,
him either.
or you trying to like get that relationship with God, it's like you and him. Like,
Mhm.
so all that church and all that stuff. Okay, cool.
If
but
you want,
if you
you
really
can.
want a personal relationship,
Right.
you gotta really like get out here
Right.
in the world. You really gotta have experiences. You really have to like do the work.
And I'm like, don't like guilt people into coming to church.
Yeah,
don't
like,
make
the
them feel
work
like
is
they're
not
hell 'cause
going
you're
to
church.
Like that's just part of the religion part.
Right.
That's the
And
religion
if
part.
you want to do
church and
that,
all
you want to
yeah.
be part of a community and you want to be
Like,
together
okay,
with
cool,
people that
but-
believe similar things. Okay, cool, but you don't have to if you don't
No.
want to. And that doesn't mean like, you're going to hell or anything.
Go off there, Liv.
Amen,
always
sister.
thought that.
Sister Olivia here.
All right, so would you
God
like-
don't need my money.
All right. Oh, that means I gotta pay the 10th of the spoils.
She done got me in my bills. Get ready.
Mhm.
Can I see the comments again? Or
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
here.
See them?
oh, ain't no comments.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
They don't
All
get
right.
this.
Now they watching.
You know, they be watching. But they don't count.
People a little, a little shaky.
Oh,
Shaky.
if I move this screen, it's gonna like click out.
What you trying to do?
No, I was just gonna like let people know I'm doing.
Oh yeah, I wrote it on here, but hold on, I got
It
you.
probably will go black for
You know
a
what?
second. but
How about you do this? You can go
Go
live
black.
from. You can sign into your Facebook or my iPad and go live.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh,
do your
okay.
thing.
Oh, yeah,
and
do your
then they'll
thing.
add you back in.
They know you here. They can hear you. This is interesting. I wanted to talk about it because people be going crazy over like this conversation. Like, you believe in that? Because I watched this lady Yaya Tarot on YouTube, and she's very accurate as well. And people like, you listening to that?
I think people think it's like they're telling your fortune, like your exact future or something, and it's like,
Y'all believe in fortune cookies? What the fuck is the difference?
you've got to take everything with a grain of salt. Like,
Exactly.
it's not like it's supposed to be like a guidance kind of thing. It's not supposed to be like a cut and dry, like this
Like
is exactly
set in
what's going to
stone,
happen.
permanent,
Exactly.
right.
Like this is exactly what this means. And I think it's the same thing with zodiac signs and those daily readings and things like that. Like sometimes, a lot of the times, they're pretty accurate to some point. You might not know what point of your life it's talking about or something like that. Like maybe you don't think it vibrates with you because you're thinking of something else when it could be about a different topic of your life or something. But I think you just take everything with a grain of salt, and sometimes like things are a little more spot on than others, but it's not like, there probably are some people that guide their life with those readings and with things like that.
That's the thing. Like it's tarot readers that could, they offer, I'll do, a whole year reading for you to see, what's going to happen, what to look out for. And I tell people like, I'm not going to go that far or that deep. Like I can give you like a 7-day, this month or something like that, because things are always changing. Life is always changing. Like I'm pretty sure last year when you got your reading, they didn't say the pandemic was going to happen and you weren't going to have a job. I'm pretty sure they didn't say that. So
I wish we did see that shit coming.
So it's like those things, like things are always changing. And also when people get readings, it's like you can get a love reading, today, but like tomorrow it can change. So,
your energy will change.
Right. And I'm like, and don't always, get readings back to back. Like you're going to confuse your mind. You're going to be overthinking. You're not going to be stable.
So it's never constant.
It's never. No. So we doing free readings here. If anybody wants a free reading, tap in, tune in, get on this comments. We got yeah. She in here. Live next.
We also did know. We didn't know the pandemic was coming, but our failed leaders really screwed us even worse.
That's your leader. I don't got no leader.
That ain't my leader.
Oh, he's somebody's leader.
Trump is not.
We're not gonna start on him today because you know how you get.
We know how you
don't ever.
Don't
ever fix your lips to say that's my leader.
Oh, all right.
Not the Cheeto man.
Not the Cheeto man. Never the Cheeto man.
All right. I got the camera on. Yeah. So. Live next with this. Yeah, I'm on my live too.
You doing in the mic.
The sexual. Hey, I know we need to do some more drops. You listening to the Yaya Tarot? Do I got a chat line voice, y'all? I used to be on there.
Oh my god! You did? You used to do it for money? Like you got paid?
No, on the chat line.
Oh, after 9.
No, I'm talking about.
Oh, I thought you meant
Michael's
on
face.
Oh, yeah, talking about like what was that lady?
Phone sex things. People do that.
Girl.
Let me get the bag.
It's weird.
I mean, well,
I mean, get the bag. Yes.
we'll talk about that.
I mean,
another
it's
time.
weird. Whoever pays for phone
Oh, right.
sex. The fuck?
Remember
Because
Miss
actually,
Cleo?
I'd rather you-
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, Miss Cleo.
Yeah.
When they honey, you know. Oh, let me move this water bottle.
I used to be laughing at that commercial like, nah, that's fake.
Well, remember,
No, that's stupid.
Montel used to have. I don't know if y'all. My mama old, so she used to watch Montel, but he used to have Sylvia Brown on there, the crazy old white lady.
Wait, is that the guy that dated Kamala Harris?
Montel dated. No.
Okay, because Tevin
You know what?
just showed
I
me
just saw a
this
picture and
morning.
She was dating him.
Tevin just showed me
I don't know
this
who
morning.
he is,
I was like,
though.
I don't know who that is.
Montel.
And that's so funny that
He's the
just
bald
said
guy.
that.
Yeah, the bald
Yeah.
guy.
It's so
I have no
funny.
idea
That
who he
Y'all
is.
don't know who
Just
Montel?
dating him.
Oh, these
Remember
kids is
Montel.
What a
old.
weird coincidence.
Even I
These
remember
kids,
Montel.
I'm
You're
your
on
age.
tell he was like an Oprah, Jenny Jones. He had him a show.
What year was this?
It was when we was kids.
Right.
That's
But I said my mama old, my parents up there, so you know I used to come home and watch Montel after school and Oprah. But yeah, Sylvia Brown was an old crazy white lady that used to be on there like ooh.
No.
Yeah, well, Kamala Harris dated him.
All right, Casper.
Back in the day, I guess.
All right, Liv, you stop trying to talk. It's your
Okay.
turn.
All right.
All right. Okay. So anything you
So I have I've been trying to get into a new business
okay.
and like working for myself kind of thing, and started good, and don't know where I'm at. I don't want to say too much.
Okay.
All right.
So
like okay. Like what's the outcome, or like what's next, or
I guess what the outcome is.
okay. So Olivia,
Like, will it be successful or not, kind of thing, or something like that, I guess.
all right?
anybody want some live reads?
Mhm.
I hope that this show gives people a better outlook on certain
Mind.
things,
Or just
don't
being
judge
open-minded.
it. Yeah, just be
Yeah, just
open-minded.
open your
open-minded.
mind.
Open your
Broaden
mind.
your view.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Everybody. Okay, let me ask you this.
Mhm.
What would be the best way for somebody that's new? Okay, act like me. I'm a new person. I never did tarot before, but I want to get my cards read.
Mhm.
How do you find a good person to read? Because everybody can't read energy, and some people speak negative shit over your life.
Yeah.
And things like that. Like, what advice would you give to anybody that's new, trying to get into it, or new, trying to experience it, and if they have like any doubts?
Well, discernment is like your best friend. You gotta discern like the situation or the person. If a person is like forcing like, oh, like let me read you, or like I'm gonna like, no, you're doing too
I'm gonna
much.
tell your future.
It's a lot of things, because it's just like when you make a relationship with somebody, like when you friend somebody or in a relationship with somebody, whatever, like to test if they're like a good person. Really, like it's a lot of tarot readers on Facebook right now. Shouts out to them. But like I be watching like, I would watch. What do they say? What do they talk about? What kind of energy do they give out? Like, don't do a reading today and then tomorrow you on live trying to fight somebody. Like, what's going on?
Baby,
Yeah,
you're not.
Tarot readers can't have their own
No,
life.
and that's
What
the
if somebody
thing.
tried to get it?
I know what
You
you mean. It
could
just
have
seems
your own life, but
disingenuous.
it's just it's a difference. So like when you just spurn out negative energy, like purposely.
Live a couple weeks ago, maybe a month or two ago, with a girl, and she was on live, and hopefully she ain't watching, but if she is, hey girl, but y'all gotta know who I'm talking about. And at the end of the live, she was going to fight somebody. Like she was going in on it, like it went from this to ghetto
that's what she's talking
real
about.
fast.
And I would see like who, because some people like they be bound to like darker spirits, like so. I would check that too, like who, like do they pray, do they not pray? Like you don't have to pray. I'm not saying that you don't have to be perfect. Like I got my ways. I might curse somebody out on live. Like okay, you doing too much,
Right?
I'm human. That's normal, but it's more about just discerning their energy, like what kind of feeling do they give you.
Right.
Yeah,
I feel like you can tie that in really well with like pastors or preachers or whatever. It's just like ones that are generally good, you might like, there might be like a little curse out here or there, but like if you see like your pastor with like, you know, fucking on somebody else or whatever, are you gonna
like the pastor that was
are you gonna go to that church and be like, yes,
Like, well, is
remember
it
the pastor? Well, remember the pastor that was giving the crazy head a couple,
but it's just
like last year.
negative energy. And I don't believe the word, like, because that's supposed to be like a somewhat ultra spiritual person, like being, and I just don't feel like you would be getting into these worldly problems.
I mean, shit.
And that's the thing with people. I'm sorry, with people that are spiritual, they think that like, okay, since they're spiritual, like they don't curse, or since they're spiritual, they don't want to fight anybody, or like they just think you don't have a life, kind of like. And it's like, I still do have a life. Like I'm still human. I still go through the same things as you. Like I might just, you know, tap in on a different level or something like.
Right.
But don't get me wrong, like.
I think the biggest cop out that most Christians use is when you fault out their behaviors, that I'm not perfect. My thing with nobody's perfect. We all can make mistakes. But when you repeatedly make the same mistakes, it's no longer a mistake. It's a routine.
They say God gonna continuously forgive
and then that's
you.
when you're being malicious and you're intentionally making that same mistake, which no longer makes sense.
I was at church once, and you know, I go here and there. I'm more of a
I was at church once.
spiritual person. You know, black folk, we gonna go to church on Easter.
Why?
Yo, we got a question. They said, I need a reading. Let me know if I need to pay my rent this month, or is COVID still in effect?
All right, G, we got you.
COVID is very much.
I ain't a tarot reader.
COVID is going up. Okay,
and
COVID is coming back.
And
we
pay your
terrible.
rent.
So the Threeway in the morning crew gonna say pay the rent.
Pay the rent. We all just read your card. Pay the rent.
don't say Threeway in the morning.
I'm about to not have a job. They need to pass this stimulus check or this more unemployment benefits, because I'm literally about to not have a job again. Our restaurants are going to close.
Yeah, it's very unfair.
It's gonna be gone, and then I'm gonna be before the $600 a month before. Like, thank God, because I
get that. A lot of people
Biden,
get that. A lot of people did. A lot of people did.
It's sad.
Biden, if you hear us, we need that back.
My boyfriend was an essential worker, so all he got for 8-9 months now is $1,200. You know what that equates to? Like a cent a day.
They handled this terribly.
First of all, my rent about $750. That ain't shit. That's 1 month worth of bills.
I don't understand why they didn't put hazard pay in effect.
They did. It was like $1 after.
It should have been like recurring. You know?
She done started something. Now we talk about
well, my one job, they was giving us some good money. I mean, unfortunately, they gave us so much money they had to close down some programs. But shit,
and then now you have no job.
I mean, some of them don't got no job. I got me a job. I've always have a side hustle. Period. But what I'm saying is, some jobs did, you know, pay that extra weight, because motherfucker, if you think I'm finna come in, okay, rest my life for the COVID-19, and y'all want a bitch to work, I need to pay. Okay, or I'm going home, because if you have everybody that's not, they knew what they had to do.
my job hiring.
Girl, as long as it ain't no call center, hook us up.
But I'm it's not that I don't have a job. Like, I still have it's the same thing that happened before when we closed down.
Yeah.
I still have a job. When it opens up, I still have a job. When we started doing to-goes, I was doing to-goes like twice a week. So I was working somewhat. Barely. So I do have a job, but it's just security. It's closed down because people are stupid and they won't not go out with 15 parties won't wear their masks and won't
don't
do
what? Okay,
she don't went full horse on us. Hey,
do what?
Because listen
what?
Listen,
it is not a hoax.
It's not. I'm not saying that it's not a hoax, but I do believe that it's going to be over soon. But what I'm saying is this:
what's going to be?
It's not, bro. It's around the world.
The COVID?
Europe is closing down. All these other countries are closing down. It's just coming here.
I think COVID is a conspiracy. I'm not saying that it's not.
I just said COVID's not a hoax, and she said, "I'm not saying it's a hoax."
And I'm not saying that it's a real hoax, but
I don't think it's over though. I think it's other stuff.
I feel like everybody that's gonna go get tested right now gonna get tested positive. I feel like it's like swine flu, it's like HIV, it's like Ebola, and all the rest of the shit.
But we need to do things to stop those from spreading, and we did. in those.
I feel like
times.
it's one of those things that it's going to be there. It's going to be
Yeah,
there.
it's
Can
gonna
you
be there,
really wear a
basically.
mask and it's really going to stop the?
No.
Yeah, it's all part. It's not a mask. Isn't 100%.
Y'all be mad that people out going places, but y'all still be having sex, be yelling your boo face, be doing certain shit.
Yeah, my
and
one
doing-
boo face.
That's still
My
that's
one
COVID.
No, not
Well-
a 15 top going
Hey,
out to
but
a restaurant.
you give that to your boo.
That's different.
Your boo go out to work, and it's
But
the
it's
same
different. But
shit.
if you did it with one person versus you're in a group of 15, now you've exposed 15 people versus your one boo.
that one boo can still
I don't know
expose.
about-
It can,
people.
but
he could be
15
he can be
people
a
is gonna
15
I
people.
don't know
expose
about
more.
y'all, but regardless if it's a hoax or a conspiracy, I'm loving it. The introvert in me is
Period.
Oh, yeah, I
I'm
mean,
here. We're here.
okay
No,
with
I
that.
stay at home and play
I'm okay.
video games. Y'all figure that
for half
out.
the
Y'all
day.
But
figure it out. I'm
I'm
good.
chilling.
Y'all say stay home. Say less.
No, I hate it. It got me lazy.
Mhm.
It got me lazy as fuck. Now I can't go work an 8-hour shift. I be mad.
I'm cooking. Now. I'm making more home cooked meals.
Okay.
I play video games a lot, so I don't care. I had my
What you playing?
Switch since last year.
You playing the Switch?
She got that
I have a
PS5,
Switch.
y'all.
I forgot I can't talk to her.
Hakeem's a little salty. I got the. Well, I mean, it's my boyfriend's, but.
Y'all know y'all sharing it, especially if
What
you
does that
bought
shit
it.
cost?
That's ours.
But I have a PlayStation 4 myself, so like.
Okay,
it's-
we can talk.
But it is really cool. I will say the PlayStation 5 is really
Man,
cool.
fuck y'all.
I pre-ordered
go.
it in September, so all y'all are like, "Where'd you find it?" I bought it a
About to
long
beat
ass
her
time
up.
ago.
We'll walk through the
If y'all are
door.
like me, waiting for the pre-orders every hour on Walmart, clown
Clown.
behavior.
Clown. I mean, on Walmart, when the first pre-order I did,
The bots
by the
do
time
not
I
be
put my
playing.
credit card info in, it was sold out.
The bots do not be playing on there.
Mm-hmm.
Don't play no games.
You ready for your read?
Yes, I'm ready for my read. We got to get back
Oh,
in
yeah.
Cause I need to know what my love life looking like.
We get sidetracked.
All right,
Get
what
real.
did you say?
Her. We started talking about
I
jobs.
have like, I
What's
have,
the outcome of your business?
yeah, like
what's
this
going
new
on?
business venture.
All right.
Is it good? Is
We
it
have
a
for-
good thing? Blah blah. I don't
Mhm.
know.
Let's see. For Olivia. Business.
We're gonna do a nice calming breath again. Breathe in.
Nah, I think we good.
I'm so nervous.
I'm kidding.
Y'all done got me talking about COVID and this money and this shit. Now
You are so funny thinking it's a hoax. The whole world is
I'm
a
not
hoax.
saying that it's
The
not a
world
hoax.
is a
I'm
hoax.
saying
A
I'm saying that it's
conspiracy theory.
serious. I'm saying that it's serious, but I definitely think the government has a
All right,
huge role
so
to play.
with the Queen of Swords. Okay, I feel like you get in your own way a lot. Because you are. It's like, first of all, you're very easily to give up, and then you'll blame like, oh no, but excuses.
Oh.
You have excuses, and it's like,
My heart.
ooh.
The excuses.
But the excuses be like, it'd be like your fault. Like, okay, say, you're building a building or something, and like you run out of tools, and you're like, well, the store closed. I couldn't get any more tools, and it's like, but it opens back up tomorrow, so like you have a way. Like you act like it's impossible. It's not impossible. Okay, hold on.
I do make a lot of
Hold up.
excuses. I don't think I
Okay, the
necessarily.
strength card. Yeah, you kind of have to. It's about perseverance. Like you got to know, like when those little things come in the way, you got to know how to like think of the next thing. Okay,
Mhm.
I can't. My car broke down, or this
Can I
happened.
see
this
a
happened.
card so
You
I
gotta-
can like show it to the
Yeah.
camera?
I'm a little slow.
Oh, and I can show it right
You
here.
can show it right there.
All right, so the strength card. So it's like about perseverance, like knowing that like you can get over the obstacle. I really don't be letting people hold my cards. But
Okay,
it's okay.
All right, let me hurry up and show y'all.
Your bad energy is gonna get on.
Nah, it's
bad
not.
energy.
It's not though.
I ain't got no bad
It's
energy.
not.
Uh-oh.
Frank,
What you say?
What
You
you
said I'm
say?
ashy.
Ooh,
Oh.
no.
I'm actually, that's my hands down.
You gotta know when to work past your procrastination too. All right, Page of Pentacles. All right, yeah. Who the hell is this? All right,
Quietest I've ever seen her.
Hey,
Page of Pentacles. You definitely still have like a lot of work to do, because that's the thing. Like when you have a business, it's just things that's gonna go wrong. It's things that's gonna fail. It's things that's gonna get in the way. So it's like once you build that like courage up and that perseverance up, it's like that's when things will like be better. It'll be like a better turnout for you. Hold up. Let's see the Queen of Swords. Oh,
Right,
that card came right back
comment.
out again.
Oh.
Is it the King of Swords?
No, the Queen of Swords, the Three of Swords. This was on the bottom of the deck when I put this card, so it came back out again just to reinforce the fact that you be in your own way and like making excuses. Okay. And yeah, with the Nine of Cups here. Okay, I'm not about to keep repeating myself, but basically, that's what it's about. Like you. Like things are possible, even when it feels impossible in this moment. Like, damn, nothing's working. I'm not getting money. You know, I don't have any clients. Whatever. Like, no, it's possible. Like, you need to put yourself out there more, or take more chances, or find other like get in your creative bag.
Your creative.
Wow,
bag.
that's pretty crazy.
Ooh.
I definitely make excuses.
It's okay too to get inspiration from other people. Like, don't feel like, oh, okay, I gotta figure out all the ideas. They have to be original. They have to be mine. No, like it's okay to like look at other people. Like, okay, I can take that, or I can take that, and then make it your own. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, that is really crazy because I definitely make a lot of excuses. And even specifically to this new venture that I'm trying to do, I was reading a book on it, like highlighting all these things. I've like joined groups on Facebook and got like somewhat of like mentors kind of thing. I haven't like talked to them yet, but like my desk at home has like a bunch of shit all over it, and I gotta like clean it off, get my monitor, like my double monitor set up, get my whole thing set up. I bought all these like supplies and things for my little home office. Finally got my landlord to put like plugs, outlets near my desk because I didn't have any. And I just haven't cleaned off my desk and set it up yet. And Tevin keeps asking me, what do you got to do next? What do you got to do next? And I'm like, oh, the desk, oh, my desk, oh, the desk. So it's like, not the desk. So that is really crazy.
We'll read you.
And I definitely make excuses. I always persevere. I mean, I've like paid all my like almost all my own bills, you know, since I was like 19 kind of thing. Like my parents helped me, thank God for them, but I like have been pretty independent. I've been pretty independent for a long time, and like you know, I have an apartment, I have a car, I have, like under my name on like things like that. So like,
okay, Miss Independent.
I persevere, I think, but I definitely make excuses.
Ooh.
It's not because I have another job to fall back on. It's okay, but not for long.
So you better.
So yeah, I gotta really stop making excuses, and
not that everybody feeling like everybody getting ready.
I know. I'm like, we're all heavy.
Last but not least,
yeah. Now it's your
you know me,
the one and only,
Miss
Boston.
What my love life?
Oh, okay.
Yes,
you know, I'm one of those. Tell me if you feeling me.
This was like a past personal thing. Mine was like a career job thingy.
What is the future of my love life?
Right.
This is her question every day.
No, it is.
She is so worried about.
I mean, I ain't nervous, but you know.
That was a little heavy. I was like,
oh shit. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Everybody.
I know I always make excuses. I've known that for my whole life, but damn, I didn't need to hear it. The truth hurts.
You didn't expect me to say that.
Meanwhile.
I mean, I don't really like to admit that.
Yeah. That's a Gemini.
No, I didn't really think you were gonna
like
say
excuses.
It. I know. I was like, oh no, my mom's gonna hear this and she's gonna laugh.
All right.
So, I wanted to quit Eastman so bad.
I know, but
it was always an excuse.
We love accountability, though. We like to hear.
Shout out the Eastman. Don't do them like
No, I'm glad I didn't. like, which is what everyone told me. Oh, when you're a senior, when you're done doing it, you're gonna miss it. And I
We
do.
was
But
just
at the
talking about
time, I was like,
school.
Saturday morning after prom.
I know.
I had to get up after prom.
Girl,
Yes,
bye.
bitch.
Not
It was
after
terrible.
prom.
Luckily, I do not.
I used to go to Rapper though. I ain't have enough money to do Eastman.
It was a scholarship program.
No, I will.
Pathways, you don't remember hearing about?
I heard about Pathways,
yeah.
but I actually did Hochstein.
Oh, okay.
I did Hochstein and Rapper Theater. It used to be,
Damn.
you know.
Okay.
Oh, the Rapid Theater.
I know back in the Disney, you know.
Here we go.
Here
First
we
card.
go.
On the table.
First
All
card.
right, well, let's go with
My
this
love
card.
life.
All right, so King of Pentacles. All right, so I don't know if this is somebody you connected with or coming towards you or what, but like King of Pentacles. Okay, this could be somebody you're desiring. Like you want somebody with money. Like you want somebody that, you know, got their shit together. They know what they doing. Someone's kind of like, you need somebody with a little like authority, a little bit. Like that could say, sit your ass down.
She love the alpha male.
Oh, she loves it.
Yo, why y'all at me?
All right,
Okay.
hold on, let's see.
You right on the dot, baby.
I'm like, let's not spoil it.
Listen, she love it.
Yeah, we're all over here like.
I'm also getting too kind of like you kind of want somebody because the way this card is, if you see it, it got a little dot on the eye, right?
Ooh.
You kind of want somebody like that got their third eye open, but like not. You want them to be just smart, like intellectual, like, but also, you know, that little aggressive side,
A little authoritative.
Yeah.
I need a little.
All right, let's.
Stop looking at me
She
like
need a
that.
little big daddy to tell her what's up.
I'm trying to stay away from the little big daddy.
All right, Queen of Swords. Oh, but you just like you're not good with like trusting people. Okay, so that'd be the thing. Like somebody has to make you feel comfortable enough to trust them. Okay, so this person, they nails is painted. The King of Pentacles, his nails is painted. But like that's just like an example to say like this somebody you can like go. You could be like vulnerable with them, or like they kind of open minded. They not closed minded. It's like I gotta be able to trust you with like my everything, like my secrets, or you know, I don't want to feel judged. Okay. 3 of Swords. Because I feel like, let me see.
Well.
Hold on, let me get one more card. Oh, okay, yeah, the Lovers. We got the Lovers card.
Not the Lovers, but don't fall out. Oh, why they looking?
It's crazy. These cards
They look real sexual, right?
They is.
Not
the Lovers.
Aww. Okay. Sorry.
Look,
she's like,
because like coming from an Aquarius, you know, I just had this conversation with another Aquarius. Like, you know, people think that y'all don't have feelings, y'all cold-hearted or whatever, but it's about like y'all being able to like, y'all really picky about who y'all, you know, choosing y'all life and like who y'all choose to be vulnerable with. But okay, let me get off that. All right. So Queen of Swords and the Lovers card here. It's like this is what you desire, but you also are like on the offense about it, like you're on the defense about it. I don't know why. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords. Okay, yeah, but the 8 of Wands, I was saying all because I don't know. It's like in a sense though, it's like you want somebody to, you know, good morning text. You want somebody like that, but then again, you don't want them too clingy. Like if you get too clingy, that's a problem.
It's that perfect.
It's like I do want the clinginess. Like I do want a lot of messages. I do want phone calls, but then again, you do that, you're gonna turn me off if you do it too.
Right.
One thing about Aquarius, we are very indecisive.
All right, yeah. 2 of Swords. That's like that indecisiveness because it's like this is what you want, but then this is what you do, and then like, okay, girl,
No.
girl,
we sound like
because like it's very frustrating because it's like I do want love, I do want, you know, someone to care for me, I want all that passionate, all that, but then again, I can't trust these niggas. Then again,
who that sound like?
I don't want nobody too close to me. Then
Damn.
again, if you too close to me, then you think you own me or you think you got me. But then again, you want that person that dominates you. Like it's like, so girl,
This is way too. Let me. I gotta show it to people.
Yeah, 4 cups.
This is way too accurate for me
This is
right
scary.
now. It's very
Exactly.
scary. And Liv know me, so she like, oh
like,
shit.
whoa.
I said,
We gonna need to smoke after this.
yes, we do.
See, and with the 4 cups, it's like all these expectations, but you just like.
So am I gonna be alone forever?
You're like,
Did
is
they
that
tell
what
you
you're
that?
telling me? No, you got the lover's card.
Okay. You got the World card, 7 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Cups.
I need y'all to zoom into this because
All right.
This is.
I feel like that's what it's about though. You finding like who Nye is, like you finding who you are will bring you like justice, will bring your person in, will bring you the exact thing that you're looking for. Cause it's like you want somebody like in the middle. Like okay, hold up. Let me see something real quick.
I love those cards. What are the other cards you got next to you?
These are like little word cards. They like oracle cards in a sense.
What's the difference between like Oracle and
Oracle? They're much nicer and they like messages from like the divine or messages from like the angels or something like that. They're more like healing. They not gonna sugarcoat it. Like these ones gonna call you out.
Okay.
Let's see. Advice and guidance for Nye. When it comes
Need
to
some
that.
advice and guidance from the.
I have a question. Do you ever do? I mean, I'm sure you do, but you do your own readings?
You can,
Like,
but
is that
don't like to because I could be biased.
Yeah, I was like,
when I
know
do my
your
reading.
situation.
Yeah, so if
you're
it is
gonna,
a bad card to come out, I'm like, oh no, because that means
Reshuffle.
yeah, like
exactly.
it's that person.
You're
that's
gonna
not
put
me.
that exactly towards what you're thinking.
Let's put this
Exactly. Or like you try to make something the way you want it to be in your head.
That makes perfect
That's why I was like,
sense.
I don't think you can. You
like
can do your own reading,
but it's a little
biased.
biased. So.
I think like maybe me doing my own reading would not be biased because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm like, boop, boop, boop.
This one say.
And then I gotta look it up. Yeah.
I feel like you still are trying to figure out. Oh, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, you still trying to figure out like you. All right. Like what you like who you want to be, like, what kind of girlfriend or what kind of wife do I want to be? Like you still trying to figure those things out. Or like even like who, like when I'm in a relationship, like who am I in the relationship? Like am I the dominant one? Am I the submissive one? Or do I need to be more dominant? Do I need to be more submissive? Like you still trying to figure those things out. And as you're figuring them out, it's like don't judge it. Don't be so critical. All right. Because it's like when you do that, it's like you could fall in a cycle of like you could fall in the same cycles trying to like criticize, what's already done or what you already did. Like,
okay.
Instead of just like taking it for what it is. Like, okay, well, this is that. All right, move on. This is that. All right. Like it is what it is. I have to just learn from the situations, just like keep it pushing instead of like keep reflecting on it and trying to like I can't
trying to like make it about like what's wrong with you kind of thing.
Yeah, and just like okay, it's them, that, and yeah,
it's so accurate. It's bad.
All right,
that was a very accurate. I'm very indecisive. Definitely want somebody assertive.
You're
in
like,
my life.
do I need? I'm dominant, but I got to be more submissive. But no, fuck them. I'm dominant.
And then this
But
week
maybe
I want
I'll
to
be
be left
submissive.
alone for a whole week. I don't want to deal with you. But then I do want
I
some
was gonna
touchy
say you want the clingy. You want the why didn't you?
I
want
wanna
to
be able to
Why didn't you
control-
text me good morning?
I want to be able to control everything.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why. Yeah, no, we ain't gonna get into that.
That's why his boss said.
The bossy B. Wow, we've been on for an hour and 24 minutes.
Yeah, we was getting into it.
We was getting way into
That was a really good
it.
reading.
That was
Got
way
deep.
into it. Shout out
You guys
to
gotta hit her up.
Yaya. That was very thank you.
Thank you guys for having me.
To
That's
see
awesome.
us. If you want to hear her every week, every day, actually, on the BossEtRadio.com
At what time?
10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 6 p.m.
Ooh,
You always gonna
every
get
day?
every day. You're gonna get the different card of the
Ooh.
week. So if you need to know,
I'm gonna be
listen.
tuning in.
And we're gonna put all her handles on here. You wanna
Okay, well, first of all, follow me on Instagram, Lil_YayaXD. Follow me on Twitter too, Lil_YayaXD. Facebook, the Yaya Tarot. YouTube, the Yaya Tarot. I'm open for bookings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you want me to send some people saying they need a reading? Would you like a live reading or you want to close doors reading?
Yeah, I was like, you want to?
we gonna
We can do
close
whatever.
We
Like,
could
you
do
want it
whatever.
public or you
Let
don't
me
want it?
see. We could take one live reading, or you know
All
what?
right.
If you want to
That's what
add Yaya, I tagged her in here. I will do it again.
Yeah, add her.
She
For sure.
is. We can be here doing some readings on live. We can actually do that for a little while.
All right.
Go live and do a couple of readings.
Mhm.
Tips is definitely appreciated because ain't shit free.
Absolutely.
But
Right.
you know, everybody
Y'all
got
need
to
to book
hustle.
with her.
You know, support the craft.
Listen, everybody got a hustle, but I think we gonna wrap it up here. We've been talking for a lot. We still got some more things behind the scenes to talk about. Tune in next week because we always got some shit to talk about.
Always.
We looking for some guests. Like
Always.
I said, if y'all want to be a part of Threeway in the morning, if you want to come on here, show us your brand. Are always
Please hit us
If you're
into
an artist, maybe we could talk about some of that. Get into that. She's trying to get someone who did her body.
I need a bad bitch that got her body done.
And before
To
we
come
go,
on here.
I also wanted to exit out with like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that.
All that good
YouTube,
stuff.
Threeway, spell it
Definitely follow so that you guys get notifications when we go live every Saturday.
I mean,
at
shout
11.
out to y'all. Y'all been watching. Our last show was 2.7K.
Come on now.
Fucking
almost 3,000
views.
views.
Wait till I get me a big booty bitch on here. Y'all really gonna be watching.
I ain't a big
It's
booty.
celebrity.
Sis said she want a closed door reading. So we're gonna, shut the show down right now. But
She
y'all
can
gonna be
contact
here
you. Yep.
for a little while if y'all want to get some readings done. But y'all know it.
Yeah.
We need a thing where we
Three-way in
close
the
out.
morning. Thank
We
you very
out.
much.
We out.
Thank you, Yaya. Tune in. Bye, y'all.